Jenson came into McLaren at a time when, frankly, most people, they thought with justification, the McLaren team as being Lewis Hamilton's team. And the general attitude was, good as Jenson is and world champion though he may be, Lewis Hamilton will have him for breakfast. That turned out not to be the case. Because if you look at Jenson's McLaren career over the years, and I have done so, he actually scored more World Championship points in the years that he's been with McLaren than Lewis Hamilton did, which is, to put it very mildly indeed, a hell of an achievement. So Jenson's had to play himself into a new team, get to know everybody in that team, gather them around him, because you know, as well as I do, that it matters enormously to a racing driver to get his race engineer and his mechanics and everybody else on his side as opposed to the other bloke's side. And Jenson's got this endearing, I hesitate to say lovable because he'll probably kick me in the backside if I do, personality that make people like him. And that's one of the reasons he's done so well here at McLaren. I've really got to know Jenson when I was Honda's Formula One ambassador, which is a very fancy title for being the master of ceremonies in the Paddock Club. And at every Grand Prix, I used to interview Jenson and Rubens Barrichello in front of the sponsors. And Jenson then demonstrated that he's not only a brilliantly good racing driver, but he's a wonderfully communicative, sympathetic, endearing personality. And that matters a great deal because we haven't got all that many of them in Formula One these days. And of course, the rest is history. He goes on to become world champion with Brawn and now multi-race winner with McLaren. And hopefully he could be world champion again this year. Knowing McLaren and knowing their brilliant ability to recover from what seemed to be disastrous situations, I'm sure the car will come good, and all that Jenson needs is a car that's capable of winning, and he'll win.